Hello everyone, and today I want us to learn how we can make this kind of spiral stair. And the reason I've chosen this project is because sometimes I know you can make it using another program, for example beam programs like Autocad or Revit, but also it's also going to know how you can make it using Autocad, and to see, for example, how it is constructed, to understand how basically it works. And we're going to see if we can be able to replicate something like this I made during my free time, and probably at the end of this you'll be able to also make something similar, something better, and also to understand the concept. So let's close this one and maybe start a new project. So the first thing you have to have is the beginning point, or where your project stands. For example, let's assume it is just this space, okay? And the first thing you have to understand is that it is based on the spiral, or the helix. So most of the time you find it does can do half a turn, but if it is half a turn it can be very steep, or it also depends on the inside radius and the outside radius. So maybe you can also have a 3/4 turn. And let's start and see how this one goes. So let's assume that you are making a spiral staircase that goes from elevation 0 to 3 meters. So what you're going to do is come here and select the helix, and let's assume that we just put it here. So it is requesting that I put the radius or the diameter. Let's do a radius of 2 meters. So like that. So that is the bottom radius. So let's also do a top radius of the same, and from there we can also see how much is the height. So let's put 3000, okay, like that. So let's see what you have done. So this is what you have drawn. Maybe the reason we could not see it is because we have selected this space is a little smaller. So this is the helix, but now you can change. Don't worry about how it will look like, but you can also change the way it's going to guide your stairs. So we have agreed it is 3 meters high, and let's just do a 0.75 turn. Okay, base and the top radius is the same. Okay, this is the outside. Now let's do the inside. The inside will be, we just do the same. So we shift right click so that we get the center, like that. So let's do a radius of let's say 200, like that, and the top radius also the same, and the height 3 meters. So let's also do the turn of 0.75. okay. So you notice this end and this end must align, so that when your staircase spans from starts at this point, then everything moves towards this direction. but don't worry, you can also change if you do not want it to be like that. So let's see what we have done on 3D on the isometric. So this is the way your staircase is guided. So it is guided like this. So this is the internal internal spiral and the external spiral. The external spiral is where the edge of the stairs or the stairs width. Okay, so next we are going to subdivide our path, the one that the staircase follows. So what you do is you just come here, you pick and draw, and then you select the spiral. Okay, you enter how many numbers. So according to my calculation, maybe if I do 20, it's most likely I'll end up with a note around 150. Okay, so I think let's try to see them in a better way. So maybe change the point style and like that. So these are the points. So we can also do the same on the outer spiral. So we just come here and we click the outer spiral and we do the same number 20, so that everything aligns. So my points are here. Maybe let's try to make them a bit bigger. So we can try to let's try to make them like 20. Okay, maybe they are now a bit bigger. The next thing we are going to do is to, now you notice this point and this point are somehow aligned, and I'll show you as we continue. So what we can do is to use a line and connect the 2 points like that. So just space bar, then you repeat the same command again. Okay, like this. And you notice if you don't want to be so much disturbed by this kind of drafting, especially on a 3D space, you better use the line, because line is not dictated like the polyline. So the polyline can just move only in a direction directed by the UCS. So but the line is easy to just make the drafting easier. So just come here to connect the points like that, connect these points using the line. Again, almost done. We continue until we get to the last part like that. And we also, so you notice we have the same number of points on either side. So like that, we now are able to see we now can be able to see the model starting to form. I want to change to 3D. Okay, so now the next thing is to go back to the top, and I want us to trace a step here. Okay, so we just pick with a polyline like this, then you cross. Now you can change this one to become curved, so that our design looks in agreement with the what we want to achieve. We want a spiral staircase, so maybe even the step should also be spiral. So the next thing we want to do is to extrude this polyline to become a solid. So we extrude by 150. I believe that is the size of staircase or a step. So we just copy them like this, and we just first just move them like this. Don't worry if they are not properly aligned, but they're going to be aligned later. I don't know if we just put the last one, we will see. So what I can do so that I am be able to differentiate the lines, the splines and everything is just select everything, then type key select like that. Then I want to have the lines and then select all like that. So now I have my lines. Maybe I can give them a different color like red. Okay, so now what is remaining is now very easy. So we just pick this step and we just rotate like that, and we rotate again. We rotate again, RO, and then we click the center, the point of center of rotation, then R, enter, then click the one part, then like that. Maybe we can just hide some of them so that you'll be able to see them, and let's try to see what is happening here. So just rotate again, like that. Like that. Okay, the next one, I think something is mixed, but I think it is okay. Is there? Let's try the top, but it is not easy to let's see if we can be able to rotate like using the top. Like that. Continue and just rotate. We continue to rotate. Continue. Go ahead, maybe there are only remaining some few ones. If you're wondering how I'm rotating, and just type RO, enter, then I select, then I pick the center, then because I cannot align properly because my cursor is not touching the edge, I can just type R, then enter. Now I can be able to pick 2 points because I'm now using a reference. And the last one, RO, enter, this one, then R again, and I think maybe we shouldn't use that point, so maybe just like this, R, then okay, let's try to do like this. Okay, I think something happened here, I don't know, maybe we unhide the ones that we haven't hidden, then we try to see what is happening, because I think some of them, but I think they look okay. Maybe some did not rotate correctly, so what you can do is you can change the color of these ones. maybe give them a different color, for example red, so that you'll be able to identify them from the top. So we just go back to the wireframe, and maybe I think we did not rotate properly, so we just click enter, then push it to here. What else? This one again, rotate, and just come here, R, and this one, I think it is this one, then like that. Let's see if we are getting things correct. Yes, because you can see the two of these one, maybe we can even change their color to, maybe let's give them yellow so that you can see it properly. So we just pick this one and rotate R, so I will center and maybe do like that. Of course, there is the last one here. Let's give it a different color, maybe let's give it blue. Then go back to the top, then now we know it's the blue one, which is not properly rotated, like this. Just come here. Now let's see what we have done, and I think we have managed to have a colorful staircase. Now, having done this, you still notice our staircase does not have a waist. So like here you have 0, okay, here you are okay, but here you have 0. So maybe you want to make it a concrete staircase. So what do we do in that case? So what we need to do, maybe we can select everything, and then we do quick select. Okay, then we want to select all the solids, all of them, select all. Okay, now we want to hide them. Okay, if we hide them, now we can be able to manipulate the other part of the job, which is a mini, which is maybe we can let this one face us from the front like this. Now you can see the, okay, this is the rectangle that we had drawn. So what we need to know is that this, we need to follow these two parts so that we describe a waist. Okay, so how do we do that? Maybe we can come here and plot okay, a size of our waist like that. Then maybe we come here, let's use the wireframe, so we just drop by 150. We assume that is the size of our waist, so we just trace this one like that, then cross. Okay, maybe we can delete the line like that. Okay, what else we can do? Maybe we can come here and extrude our slab along this path. So we just come here, you just type extrude like that. But now I want to have a path, so I click a path, and this is the path. So we now have a ramp following our spiral staircase like that. So now maybe we need to see if there is something else we may have forgotten, but maybe let's just see if the ramp is working properly with our stairs. And now this is the stairs. Okay, so the other thing we need to do before we continue is to maybe have some we can make the handrails, or the where you want to hold on to, so that you don't tip over. So we can just pick everything and then go to wireframe, and maybe before we do that, I like to hide our 3D so that we don't get so much confused. So we just select everything, then we just hide. Okay, so you notice we don't have the inside spiral. You see it was lost during the extrusion. Although that one doesn't matter, because either way you can also get it back if we really wanted. But for now, let's see how we can make the spiral handrail. So we just pick this one, the outside spiral, and we push it, and we are being left with a copy. So maybe we can say like let's say 450. Then we have another one, the same 450 like that. And before we do that, maybe we can also I don't know, because we also need to have the rails to be held on to by poles. Okay, so like we can see if we can be able to offset the spiral. I don't know if it is possible. Let's see. So I don't think it is possible. So what we can do is to just maybe try to draw another one. Okay, click the center. This is the center. So we don't want to, we just want it to be somewhere outside, inside, maybe 1950, 1975. Okay, then we can come here and change this one to 0.75. okay, like that. So if we go back, we can see now we have the inside okay, let's see. Yes, this one we are going to use it to make the rails. So we can just push it maybe like 150. Okay, and then you'll be able to see why I want to do like that. So let's just come here and maybe can try to rotate this so that we can see what we want to do. So just here Then maybe we want to do rails of 25 millimeter diameter, 25 millimeter radius. So let's do 30, but I think that will be too big, so let's try 20. We can also do another one so that it can be the top one, maybe 30. Then we can just copy this one like that. So we are going to do something we call a sweep. So you come to the solid and you just come here, you click the sweep. This is the object and this is the path. We do the same again, but let's use this one. Okay, this is the object, then this is the path. So what else are we remaining with? So let's see what we have now. So we come back to the conceptual, and you can see now we have our spiral handrails. So what else is remaining is the post that you hold the handrails together. So you can just come here and go to top. Okay, and maybe just go to wireframe. Let's do maybe a simple circle. You can even use this one here. Okay, so let's see what is happening. Remember the one that we made, you can change its color to maybe say yellow, and okay, so let's go back to the top again. Now this is the part of, this is what you want to use to make the post. So what we do is orbit, and this is the circle. So we can just extrude it. So we just type extrude like that. Maybe we extrude by say 1200, and then we just move it to somewhere along the part of the, so maybe this is okay. I think it is okay to work with, but maybe we can just, let's see what we can, if we can be able to move it. You can try somewhere like here and see what is happening on the bottom. So we want to use array, so let's use let us use this one to be the path, and this is the object. So we just get the array, see here. So which one to use? The array path. Okay, this is the object, the green is solid. Enter. Where is the curve? The helix. So you see, already it is now doing what I wanted it to do. So let us have a spacing of say 300. Okay. Okay. Like that. Maybe if we feel like this object is the handle is the pole is too wrong, we can just undo Ctrl Z and just come in. Maybe we just grip here like that, and maybe work our way down like that. Then we just path array again. This is the object. Enter. This is the path. Okay. So supposing we don't want it to be on the inside, we can also move it according to the way you want. So this one just depend on what you prefer. Maybe you can just do what we did last time, 300. So this is the path that we have defined. Like that. Of course, something we can do is to find everything and then select all the solids. Select quick select then bring these solids, then select all. Then I want us to merge them together. So okay, I think I have to click the symbol first, then okay, this is caused by the color that we unchanged, but now we can just give it one color. Maybe let's give it color, I don't know, you can give it any color of your liking. Maybe it's white and be too. Okay, let's even try to use the yellow color. So we have defined our path, we have done our designing. So this is now the complete thing. Maybe the only thing you might want to do is just come here and have a part of the first step. Maybe make it easy to use. So what you can do is just go to visualize. On the visualize, you just put your UCS on the face, and then you accept like that. Then you can come here and draw a rectangle. Okay. Like that. Then this point, and then just extrude it.